What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Wie geht es euch? I'm hoping each and every one of you is doing perfectly fine. Well, then, in today's class, I'm going to talk to you about the German numbers. How are you supposed to say the German numbers? Now, first things first, I will first of all tell you this, that when talking about the German numbers, it is only important that you get to grasp the numbers between 1 and 12. Okay, so try as much as you possibly can to grasp or master the numbers between 1 to 12 because they will act as a foundation. Once you get a good or a firm grasp of the numbers 1 to 12, you will be able to say these other numbers with ease. So remember, the main stress is between numbers 1 up until 12, okay, because they will act as your basis or as your foundation. Well then, another thing I would like to say to you is that ensure that the German numbers, you write them as one word. Don't write them putting spaces in between, okay? When you'll be writing them, you will write them as one word with no spacings in between, okay? Well then, let's get into it. I will first of all start with 0. 0 in German is null, N-U-L-L, null. Then I have 1. 1 in German is eins. Don't say eins. There's another video here in YouTube that I talk about how to pronounce EI. So 1 is eins. Then you have zwei, that is 2. 3 is drei, null, eins, zwei, drei. Then there is vier. 5 is fünf. Then you have 6, which is sechs. Then I have 7, which is sieben. Acht. Then I have 9, which is neun. Then 10 is zehn. 11 is elf. Then 12 is zwölf. So as I mentioned earlier, it is very important that you get to grasp most especially numbers 1 till 12 because these are the ones now that will be deriving their knowledge from these 1 to 12, okay? All right, then, let's see on the 13, 14. In English, we normally use the word teen, 13, 14, 15, and such, yeah? So in German, the equivalent to that English teen is number 10, zehn. Zehn is equivalent to the English teen, okay? Maybe you want to say 13. So you'll be saying like 13, 14, 15, 16, okay? Like for example, 13. So remember number 3 was dry. So it becomes dreizehn. Then you have 14, 4. Remember 4 was vier. So it becomes vierzehn. So dreizehn, vierzehn. Then 15 is fünfzehn. 15, I'm really putting in the emphasis so that you get each and every pronunciation correctly, okay? So dreizehn, 14, and then fünfzehn. Now, there's a small NB in number 16. Normally, you saw up there that 6 is sechs with an S, yeah? But in numbers 16 and 60, you remove the S at the end of 6. So I don't say sechs with an S. So that S in between, you remove it. So you say sechzehn. The same thing also happens in number 17. Normally 7 is sieben. But in 17 and 70, you remove the EN. So don't say siebenzehn. No, it is siebzehn. And then 18, achtzehn. And then finally 19 is neunzehn. 20 is zwanzig. All right? And that is how you get to say the numbers between 1 and 20, okay? In this video, I'm only talking about numbers 1 to 20, yeah? For you to get the full coverage about the numbers, you can reach to our contacts. I'll be leaving them down in the comments so that you can get to book a class on the German classes so that you get to see on the full coverage about that, okay? Well then, as always, I'll say this, keep practicing, keep pronouncing for you to enhance your pronunciation. Well then, that will be all in this one, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Auf Wiederhören.